Thinking of heading to Disneyland Paris by Eurotunnel or LeShuttle and not sure how it all works? Stay tuned and we'll walk you through it. Hi everyone, it's Adam from Disney. Travelling by the Eurotunnel is an extremely easy and cost efficient way to get from the UK to Paris. The shuttle runs a constant schedule 24/7 with between 1 and 4 trains an hour from Folkestone to Calais, making this one of the most reliable options. This is also one of the quickest journey times, typically taking 35 minutes. Let's start with a bit of background information. First up, ticket types. I'll break these into two groups. Tickets with deals, so for example short stay breaks, day trips, that kind of thing, and tickets that come with perks, so refundable, or the Flexi Plus option that includes priority boarding, an executive lounge, and no pre-booked time needed, you just arrive on that day and go. For your standard ticket, if you book it a few months in advance, you can get a return journey with your car and as many people as there are seats in that car for about £200 with no luggage restrictions. You can typically book these up to 11 to 12 months ahead. On the Eurotunnel or LeShuttle, you can take a car, motorhome, vans and bikes, including push bikes, but you cannot go as a foot passenger. Moving on, let's talk about check-in times. You should check in at least 1 hour before, but no more than 2 hours before your departure time, with boarding starting 25 minutes before departure. Let's cover everything you need to know before you go. When travelling to Europe, you need to travel with certain documents and certain kit in or on your car. Assuming you're driving from the UK with a UK car, you'll need your valid driving licence, and also you need to make sure you have your car insurance and ownership paperwork in the vehicle. In addition to this, you need the following items: a white oval-shaped UK sticker on the rear of your vehicle, a warning triangle, a reflective jacket for everyone in your car. This needs to be accessible without having to get out of the vehicle. You also need headlight beam deflectors, spare bulbs for your lights, a clean air or air pollution sticker, and a first aid kit. Some sites say you also need a breathalyzer in your car, but that's no longer mandatory. Whilst we don't currently have an Amazon affiliate link, we have included a link in the description to the kit that we bought that had everything we needed apart from the clean air sticker, cost around £25 to £30. We'll also leave a link in the description below for the clean air sticker registration. You need to sort that at least 2 weeks before you go. Now let's go through the end-to-end journey. To set the scene, we're in Dover. We've parked up and put our headlight beam deflectors on the car already. Follow the signs or your sat-nav for the Channel Tunnel, and on arrive, stay in the lanes marked passenger. First up, you'll reach the automated check-in booth. You put in the card you used for your booking or your booking reference number. As we arrived about 2 hours before departure, we were given the option of boarding a train leaving 20 minutes earlier, which was a nice win at no extra cost. But please note, this isn't always free and it is subject to availability. Once you've checked in, you'll be given a piece of paper with your boarding group to put in your window, and then just follow the signs to France and the passenger terminal. There's shops, dining and duty free at the terminals in both the UK and France. Do take a note of your boarding group, because if you do arrive early and you're not able to get on an earlier train, you may need to wait a while until your boarding group is called. There are signs around the passenger terminal which display which group's up next. Next up, you'll head through passport control and security. We don't have a lot of footage of this area for obvious reasons, but in short, you'll go through 2 sets of passport checks, so make sure you have your passports ready and in the car, and you'll then have a car search. This was all extremely efficient with very limited waiting. Once you're clear, follow the signs for the car, bike or motorhome lane and enjoy a very short drive while you head down to the loading bay. You'll be directed onto the train and drive down until you reach a stop. Park up and follow the instructions that are inside the train. Once boarding is complete, which is pretty efficient, compartment doors will close and shortly after you'll be on your way. There aren't really any onboard facilities, there's no shop or anything like that, but there are bathrooms every few carriages and you can get out of your car to stretch legs if you want to. After around 30-35 minutes, once you arrive, it couldn't be easier. Set your sat-nav for Disneyland Paris, drive off the train and follow the signs. It's around a 3.5 hour drive, and I have to say the French roads are extremely smooth and very well signposted. Once you arrive at Disney, and if you're staying in a Disneyland hotel, parking is included in your booking. The return journey is the exact same process, Finally, we'll just cover a couple of common questions. So what if you're running late? If you booked a standard ticket, the website confirms that if you check in no more than 24 hours after your reserved time, your booking may be exchanged, subject to availability and payment of the difference. If you arrive more than 24 hours after your set time, the ticket will be invalid and you would have to book another one. Does LeShuttle or the Eurotunnel have a reward or loyalty program? The short answer is yes, it does, but it doesn't offer points towards a free trip. For me, the main perk is you can store all your passenger details and car details in the app or on the website to make booking future trips much quicker. We hope you found this useful, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this content, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up and hit the notification button. This is Adam, and until next time, just keep swimming.